There are many airline lounges in London Heathrow Terminal 3, and today we'll have a detailed look at the Cathay Pacific lounges. Coming up next. Hi fellow travelers, this is Ken and welcome to my channel, Ken Travels 360. In this video, I will be reviewing in detail the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge as well as their Business Class Lounge at Heathrow Airport Terminal 3. The lifts here at the entrance will take you to the reception. At the reception, they will check your boarding pass and status to see whether you qualify for entrance to the First Class Lounge or the Business Class Lounge. Thank you. Right, as we enter the First Class Lounge, you go through this beautiful marble corridor to get into the inside. Without a doubt, Cathay Pacific lounges are the best at Heathrow Terminal 3, and I will show you why. This is almost always the lounge I would always choose first if I'm on a flight from this Terminal 3. Our first port of call whenever we visit this lounge is the dining room. The dining room is elegantly designed with wooden tables and it serves cook-to-order food. Let's have a look at the menu. If you are here in the morning, then you will be served breakfast, and this is the breakfast menu. You can get both Chinese breakfast items like congee or dim sum, as well as more Western items like eggs Benedict. In addition, you can get self-serve items like yogurt, fruits, cold cuts, and cheese from the fridge. Later in the morning, the menu is switched to an all-day dining menu. So the fish and chip is really good, very good quality. Unfortunately though, they don't do har gow anymore. So instead I've got siu mai. Apart from the dining room, you can also find a small pantry in the lounge as well, where you can get things like sandwiches, chilled cheeses and cold cuts. Let's see what else are available today. We've got cheese crackers, we've got strawberries, some bread. There's a coffee machine here, and there's some bakery products. The seat at the far corner is known as the throne. It's probably one of the most coveted seats inside this lounge. There are a good amount of armchairs around, and next to each of them, there's a side table. And each side table, you can open up the drawer to find the socket and USB charging points. It's very clever. From the lounge, you get a very good view of the apron outside. Next, let's head to the bar. Here's the alcohol selections. There are 3 choices of champagne. They have Le Homme Perrier. They got the Layton's, which is a rosé, and then they've got this Joseph Perrier champagne. Of course, there's lots of white wine and red wine as well. And these are the white wines. They have lots of liquor here as well, such as Gordon's Gin, Bombay Sapphire Gin, Captain Morgan's Rum, Martinis, Johnny Walker Black Label, Cointreau, and Aperol. So I'm gonna make a Aperol Spritz myself. Some ice, Le Homme Perrier champagne, not too much because it should be equal measure with Aperol. Aperol. Now I need soda mixer. Right, there's a fridge here. I think I'm gonna get a tonic water. There you go, my Aperol Spritz. Let's check out the business class lounge as well. The first thing that you will notice is that the business class lounge is a lot bigger than the first class lounge, which is no surprise as there are a lot more passengers who will qualify for entering it. There is a dining area right after the entrance. You could get your food from your buffet and find a table to eat it here. Opposite is the noodle bar. You can sit on these stools to eat your noodles, or you can just order it and take it elsewhere. When you order from the noodle bar, you'll be given a buzzer which will alert you when the food is ready. After the dining area, you can find a small buffet area here. Let's check out what food they offer. This is beef ragu gnocchi, steamed rice with curry, and chicken wings. They got soup and lots of desserts as well. Over here in this fridge, there are sandwiches. If you visit during breakfast, then they will have English breakfast items like scrambled eggs, baked beans, and sausages. After the buffet, you can find a bar here. So they will create cocktails here for you. However, there's no self-pour champagne or liquor here. You have to order it from the bar, which does take a little bit more time sometimes. Beyond this, you will find mostly sitting areas. There are armchairs grouped together in the middle of the lounge or facing the window. You can find some individual pots here as well. The views here is perhaps not as good as the first class lounge, as it's a bit hidden by other parts of the terminal buildings. You can still see the aprons, and the floor-to-ceiling windows means the lounge is still quite bright. At the far end of the lounge is a television, mostly with looping news. By the way, if you have been enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button now with the notification bell. This way, you won't miss another video from me. I'll also really appreciate the gesture, as that will allow the channel to grow and I could bring more interesting content like this to you. Let's check out their shower as well, which are situated between the first class and the business class lounges. So they have got probably the best showers among all the One World lounges. The brown marbles here just go really well with the gold fittings, and they have lots of nice products, Brantford products. The other One World lounges in this terminal are the Qantas International Lounge, which is great if you happen to be there when the a la carte dining is open, which coincides with only the flight time of the Sydney via Singapore flight and Melbourne via Perth flight. American Airlines used to have a very nice first-class lounge with dining area, but it's taking forever for them to refurbish it and reopening it. The Admirals Clubs is not very good at all. And finally, you have the British Airways Lounge. I find the quality of their food and champagne is just not as good as what is offered in Cathay Pacific Lounge. However, the lounge is much bigger, so sometimes when there is a Cathay Pacific flight, the Cathay Pacific first class lounge can get very crowded. Right, it's time to go catch our flights now, so I will be concluding the video here. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.